Okay, well, next step is I collected all the things. I even made some beads which I will put on the album once I get it all done. So that I will do that later. Well, I already did this, but it's really fun to do some beads on the side. So let's put this away for a minute. Well, of course, the seam binding for the spine and the closure. I choose this light cream color lace, really very fancy for the closure. And yeah, then the pages already. I printed out, well, these are the inserts we made, and these are coming out, I think, yeah, this is also a page. I printed out some more just because I made too many pockets. So I wanted to make sure that I printed out a few more of the music backgrounds to make an easy page. I found this on Vectoria Designs 2. I believe this isn't, I don't know. But this was just some background lines. So I will do some easygoing papers in between, because otherwise it's really way too bulky and too much. So I wanted to put some easy papers with it too. Then the chipboard, I figured out which size I want, and I will share that with you in a minute. So yeah, let's get it all put together. Okay. Alright, well, first we start with the cover, and these are my sizes. 14 by 20.5 centimeters, and in inches it's 5.5 by 8 1/16. Well, yeah, so I work with centimeters and then I measure in inches. Okay, and for the spine I use 7 by 20.5 centimeters and 2 6/8 by 8 1/16. Alright, so let's make the cover, and I choose again this paper, and I cut out already in the good size, and we are going to attach these two on each other because one 12 by 12 is not the good size. So I'm going to attach these two. There we go. And let's start with the bottom and then go up. Here we go. Now I really like this side of this paper. The other one is pretty much the same, but it's not that. Well, it's a bit of a difference, but not much. Anyway, so I'm going to glue this down right on top. I'm just using my clear glue so I can move a little. So let's place this on this side, then grab the spine, there we go. Leave enough space, at least 4 to 5 millimeters away. And I used a pretty thick chipboard for these junk journals, just because I like that. That keeps the pages really nice and steady. Okay, so now I can cut this off, and I still can use this, of course. Don't throw it away. Now wait, now I'm going to flip this around, so with my bone folder I'm going to attach my glue everywhere. so now I'm going to cut the corners, and we want to stay at least 3 millimeters away from the edge so we can tuck that in. Keep it flat because the glue is not dry. That's good. Okay, so now I cut the corners. Now I really have a very messy table. Whoopsie daisy. Well, now, okay, let's start with the longest side. Grab my glue, tape runner. But you can use your double-sided tape, of course, as a regular base. And then just, what I like to do is grab it all and fold it already a little. Then I will like to use my thumb to tuck it further around the chipboard. Especially when you're using paper, and then start in the middle and wrap it all around with your hand, and then use your bone folder to make sure that your tape and your glue is nicely attached to the chipboard. Then on the side, be gentle, do a little over the chipboard, be gentle, not too hard. Okay, on the other side, grab the gun, if you have a gun, put some double-sided tape over it, because that works really nice and fast. Well, you don't want to work fast, but for me, if I am filming, I don't want to wait on my glue. That is for you pretty boring, so that is why I like to use double-sided tape and glue together. So it will ensure right away. Okay, grab your bone folder. Squeeze that glue into the chipboard. And then gentle on the side. Be gentle. Okay, let's go to the smallest sides. Now grab your bone folder or your fingernail, but I like to use my bone folder, and tuck that corner right in. Yeah. Okay, put some glue. Now I want to do this on this side too. And then use your thumb. Squeeze it around. Start in the middle. And squeeze it out. Okay, let's go to the other side. Grab the gun. I really like my gun. Tuck it in. Use some glue. Up. Fold it. Use your thumb. Hoppity-day. If we do this all day. Okay, so that is the base. Cool. Alright. Next step is to glue a piece of paper right here on the middle. So this will be covering up. Now what I like to do is, where is my tape? Oh, right in front of me. Now I am going to attach first the tape right at the corner on the edge of the spine on each side. That is my start. So now I will fill up the middle. fill it all up. Okay. Now, before I'm going to peel that off, I am going to tape against the other side of this gap too. But we don't peel that piece off. It's for later. Okay. So we're going to peel the spine off with the tape. Leave the other to be on the right spot. So these two, leave it there. Okay? Okay, let's grab a piece of paper. Let's see what side. Yeah, I have the good side. Now I'm going to glue this right on the right spot. Now I can, let's cover up right along. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go all the way here, so one side is at least nice cover up on this side. Let's do that. There's no need, but let's do that. Okay, so this will stay loose for a minute. No need. So just fold this back in and do the same thing on the other side. Let's give the paper a break. So now we see the inside. Okay, so what I did now is I made a template out of another piece of cardstock that will fit right in here. Now I measured the middle first, and then I measured the other side where I want to be my inserts. So that is where I want to make my holes, where I will sew in my inserts. So that is what I like to do, especially when I am making 4 junk journals right away. So that is what I'm going to use in every single book. But if you do one, then this is really the best way, for me at least, to work with. So okay, then I will pick all the holes in like this. And I don't need too tight, but also not too big, of course, because we want that the needle go nicely in and out. Okay, and watch where your fingers are. It isn't the first time that I will pick my fingers to bleeding. Yeah, really, it isn't the first time. Now I have a really thick chipboard, so it's really needing a little strength here. But oh, you managed. Almost there. Okay, now we've done that. Now I am going to see for my inserts, and let's grab them. And I will see how I all going to match them. So, do you want to see me doing that? Stay tuned. Alright, so where do I start? Well, first I have these simple ones that I will leave away for just a second. Put them inside. This one is a clear one. Well, here I have a big a big one. So a big one I like to go on the outside of an insert. So let's say this one is a big one. Let's first see how many big ones I have. This is, I think, number 3. This is a small one. Okay, this is also not a big one. So yeah, I have 3 big ones. Okay, one with lace, one without lace. So I will keep in mind that. Then I am just grabbing stuff. So first sort things out. Let's say I want each that one, and this one can lay here. Okay, then I have a brown one here. I have a small one, and again a small one. And then this one, a big one. It's really easy when you end with a big one. So this is a big one with lace, and this one isn't with lace. So I choose this one for the inside. This is a small one. Let's put it here. And then this is a big one for the inside. And I want a lace here and a not lace here. Okay, so that is how I sorted it out. And now I'm going to put all in the good order. So this, let's say I am started with this one, and I think it's better to pull this out, but let's say so. Okay, then this was the biggest one, not the biggest one, but let's say I want this, and then I want an easy one. Okay, then I want this paper. Really comes out really nice with a nice light background. Then I want something with lace. Let the cards go out. Okay. And then a simple one. Oh, not on the good side, of course. And then we ended up with a bigger one. Okay. Save it all straight. Yep, here we go. Okay, so now we are going to push the middle really good all together. Do I all have it? Yeah, I think I have it. So now I'm pushing the middle so everything is stay flat. That is the meaning, at least, to give this all in this crease. Okay, I think it's better to put some tags out, otherwise it will be in the way. Now I will use some clamps to put these all nicely all together. Oopsie. Right here, and then on the other side too. Okay, I think I've got it. So they all still nice. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'll leave these flat. That works nicely. So, okay. Now, see what's in front of me. Put this away for a second. Now I like this to be the first. Do I like this to be the first page? It's pretty much. I also choose this for the lace. This is pretty much lace. This is less lace. This is my last one. So yeah, I want this to be the first one with the many lace. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to lay this right along my holes, and I'm trying to let you see what I'm going to do. I line this up and then I grab a pencil and mark where my holes are going to be in. Right there. Then I'm going to open this up. Now this is the tricky part. Now I want to squeeze a hole in. And just be gentle. And trying to be nicely in all the folds. Okay. There you go, last one. Yep, here we go. Now I'm going to see. Oh, that was pretty good. Alright, now grabbing some thread, and which one I'm going to use. Yeah, you can use, I really like using elastic. I think this is too thick, but this one I think it's better. This is a rubber elastic, so I'm going to use this. And I also like to use 2 needles. Well, it does not need, but for me that works better. So I'm going to use 2 needles, but that's not necessary, that's just my preference. Okay, so now we are going to sewing these papers in, and that is not as easy as it looks. So, okay, let's grab a cup of tea and enjoy. Okay, now let's get started. Okay, I think something, I don't want to get in the way. Alright, let's see, what is the front? This is the front. Okay, so I'm going to start in the middle. Let's go out, and then of course we are searching for the middle right here too. Oh, I lost it. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Okay, now I am not that a good strength in my hand, so I really like to use a tool to squeeze that out. Okay, let's pull it right up. That was my. And now I'm going to see where the hole is, and then I'm going to go back in. Oh, this one goes nice. Oh, there we go. Then let's find another hole on this side. Let's see, where is the end of it? Yep, here it is. And then the last hole. There we go. And when we start, it can be a little loose, but we are going to adjust that in a second. And now I'm going to back in here. And right along. Now I'm going to work with the other needle. So this will stay in. Going in here, finding the next hole on the spine. There we go. Going back in, finding this piece. There we go. Now we want to go back in here. So first go in and then find your hole in the spine. Yalalala. Okay. Now I'm going to see, I go one more time back in here. See where that hole is. Yep, here we go. Okay. Now I have all my holes filled. See, they are all filled up. And now I'm going to be gentle with pulling everything tight. Be gentle. Okay. Where this goes. Yep, that was this one. Now I'm going to pull, yep, that, and don't pull too hard, otherwise your thread is going to snap, even with the rubber elastic, and we don't want to do that. So I think I've got it. See if it's nice and tight. You can check that out. Here I want it a little tighter. So I'm going to pull a little. I think I've got it now. Okay, and then it's just a matter of making a knob. And that's why I really like the elastic, because I am a terrible knob maker. Really, I am. I need a third hand sometimes to make a nice flat knob. But okay, here we go. So that is the first one. Let me pull this, put this right along, otherwise I forgot where it needs to go, I think. Okay, let's put this loose. Back on. Okay, well, that is that. That's for the first signature. Everything stay well. Cool. Yeah, like it. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now we go to the next piece and we do it all the same. Just grabbing your insert, put them all together, make some marks and sew it in. Alright. That I will do with my Christmas music. Really, it's almost Christmas and I am in love with Christmas music. Alrighty, so stay tuned. Alright, so everything is in, and when we open this up, this is still loose. Leave it loose and just checking if everything is correctly sewed in. Nothing on the wrong side. No, I don't think so. I hope so. Okay, so what do you think? I love it. I really love, well, I think this one is upside down. Okay, but I will not pull it out because I will leave it. This is the only thing I always have a problem with with music notes. Where was the other one? Yeah, see, I thought this was, well, I will leave it. But I really like that the plain pages will now not overdo all my decorative pages. I really like that, because otherwise it was really too much. I really like that. Okay, so yeah, what do you think? I like how this turns out, and the lace is not too much coming out and not too wide in so you don't see it on the on side. Cool. Okay, next step is going to the outside first. Okay, then we go to the inside. So first you go to the outside. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, we start with some brown leather look paper, and this is from Prima Marketing. I teared a little one. Artisan Parisian leather paper, and it's a 12 by 12 sheet, and I hope they will have them more because I really like it. I only don't like that they put the sticker right on the back, but okay. But it's from Prima Marketing and leather paper, so okay, keep that in mind for searching some more, because this one I got from my dear friend Julie. Thank you, Julie, again. I'm still using it. Okay, now search for the middle. Open this up and peel off the tape. And then I'm going to start with put this leather look paper on the sides. Not on the sides, on the back. Choose your words wisely, Diane. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Till the time you see this, it's a long time ago. Christmas is a long over. Oh, before I forgot something. I want to put my lace before I glue that down. So I am going to attach one in the middle, just all the way around. And another one. I want my lace to be steady. Here we go. What can we do without double-sided tape? Gosh, love it. Love it. Okay, peel that off. Tuck this in. And search for the middle. Right here. And the middle will go right along here. Here we go. So this will not go anywhere. Okay, now we are putting this leather look paper right on top. Yeah, okay, now I'm going to search for the middle, and I think I've got it. Okay, use my bone folder to make sure that my tape is getting everywhere. Here we go. Okay, perfect. So that is done. Cool. Yeah, pretty cool. Don't you think? Yeah, I think so too. Okay, now what I'm going to do is grab some paper, and I am going to use this music piece for the back, and then let me glue this first on. I'm going to use my art glitter glue for the sides. I really want this to be steady, and for the bigger piece I'm going to use just some clear glue. Okay. Now don't glue this upside down, checking, yep, that this is straight. Put this on top. Little edge would be nice. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's turn it over and do the exact same thing with the front. And I used the library package for the front. So it's really a mix of everything. Yeah, I really like this image, so I wanted to do that on the bottom. Okay, a little opening. Alright. Here we go. Okay. And next step is put some lace on. Yeah, love that. So I will put my hot glue on and then I'll come back to you in just a second. Okay. Okay, I choose this one, so I'm going to start at the bottom, just a little. I want this right along the paper, not so much on the brown, otherwise we don't see the brown much. A little with the dot here too. Okay, so now this is steady. Now I'm going to go along. And of course you can lose this, but I just want this to be tight too. Okay, next piece. Go. I like it already. Now I'm going to end with this, so this I can cut off and then put the last glue on, and for the last, here we go. Alright. Now I will do that exactly the same on the other side. this side too. Okay, we're going to start on top, only at the paper. So I don't miss any brown, because I don't have that much brown on this side. Where would I be without my hot glue? Okay. Okay, let's grab it. Oh, that was hot, of course. Stupid one. Okay, let's glue these back in. Oh yeah, like this. Cool. Alright, next step is I want to add some lace more on the bottom. So let's say, let's start here, and that is this lace. I really love the color of this. Yeah, perfect. So what I'm going to start with is first make sure that it will not unleash. I call that raffle along, because if you cut this it will get loose. I really love this trim. So start at the top, the bottom, and just go all the way around. And squeeze your glue into your lace. You see, now this is nicely tucked in, so that's perfect. And yes, we go all the way around. Okay, now we almost at the end, so I'm going to tuck this in, same as we started with. Squeeze it. Okay. Almost there. There we go. Now squeeze, especially at the end. We don't want this to get loose when we are using this album. Alright, cool. Okay, now let's see how this looks. Amazing. Okay, so I will go do that again on this side too. Okay, well, that is done. Cool. Okay, now comes the coolest part. I am going to apply these little things, and normally you're going to need these for hanging on a painting on the wall. So you can find these in any I call that store where you have your supplies for the building. Yeah, I call it a building market, but here in Holland you call it the gamma or the karwei or anything like that. And normally they have these in gold, but I have the lucky chance to grab these in bronze. So I think they have them in different colors, but you also get these. I'm gonna grab another kind of thing. So this is a round piece and this is a triangle, but they work both the same. So yeah, really easy. So normally they use these for hanging on a painting to the wall. No, not to the wall. If you buy a painting and you put this on the back of your painting, then you have something where you can hang your painting on. Okay, that's been said. I'm going to use some boards, pretty long boards, and then I'm going to apply these. And how I'm going to start? Well, first I am going to start with this one. And I don't want this to close because I want the blue ribbon to be seen on the front. So I'm going to apply this right here. And this is the part where you see why we did not do anything on the inside just yet. That's because, wait and you will see in about a minute, no, not in a minute, but in a second, if this will go nicely in, of course, but it will not. Let's grab another one. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's put this in here, and now you see what I mean. Let's unleash this, because if I did this already, then I cannot hide the back of the boards. So that is why we did not do the inside just yet. Surprise, surprise. Okay, now let's squeeze these legs a little. Work with me, girl. Alright, so now the next thing is go to the other side and try to apply these on the exact same spot as the other one. Now I hope that my lace is not going in the way, but we'll see about that in a second. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Alright, so, and now I am going to see where I want the other ones. So I'm going to place this and then, let's say, well, right here is the next piece. I hope I will see that. So grab another one, grab my picker and search where it's going to be, and the same height, I think right there. Here we go, here we go. Yep. Okay, so now I am going to search where the middle is from here. That will be right there. And I think this one will go right there. So the rest will be simple, of course. Do the exact same thing as the other ones. Yeah, buddy. Pop. Put this in here. Sometimes these are not work with me. Yeah, here we go. Alright. And the last one, well, at least on this side. The last one on this side will go right here. Yeah. Of course I use thick chipboard, but I love that. I love. Now we get to the point that my board will not go easily in, so I will use a little forcement. Go all the way. Yeah, it's in here. Oh, that was a nice one. Yeah, alright, so what do you think? Like it. Okay, so now I will do that, of course, on the other side too. And then I'll come back with you when I hate this. Just a little thread. Alright, so I will do that on the other side too, and then I'll come back with you with the blue seam binding. Yay! Oh my god, stop singing. Alrighty, so that is done for the back and the front. And now I'm going to put the lace on. Love it! I love it. Okay, let's yeah, let's put this. Oh my gosh, you don't see that then. Okay, well, let's do it like this. Okay, let's grab the seam binding, and now I have this color, and I use two layers, because then one layer will not be good seeing. So I'm using a big needle. I wish I had two, but I didn't. So this is the first one, and let's just search for the middle, but you don't need a needle, you can put this right along in here. Okay, now first find the middle. Okay. Yep, this is the middle. Okay, so I'm going to put this one here in, and then it's just same as you do a shoe. Your shoelace, it's exactly the same. I'm going to use that big needle if I can. Wait just a second. Perhaps it's better like this. Just use my picker. Go in. Yep, here it goes. That's why I said I wish I had two. but we can do it like this too. Yes, we can just go right in. See, with a needle it's way easier, of course. But we can do this too. Here we go. Now the last piece. Oh, I hope I do have enough to make a nice ribbon. Ooh, I hope I have enough. Now I will put this right here. And now it's just a matter of, I think there is some place for just a tiny little bow. Yeah, here it goes. Oh, that's enough. Cool. Let's make this bow a little, unleash it. Not a good bow maker, but we are going to try it to make it unleash it. Wow, I like it. So, what do you think? So the front is still be seeing with the lace, and on the back too, and the dark brown will nicely come in forward too. So I really like that. Cool. And even if it's a small bow, it's still nice. What do you think? I like it. I like it. Alright, so yeah, cool. Love it. Okay, now I can leave it like this if I want, because I really like it already. But I think here is just a little, it needs something. What do you think? Let's glue this. Let's glue this on top here. And see what happens. Where I can put this. God, I love this picture. So what do you think about put something, a nice touch on it? Well, we'll see that in a minute, how I will arrange that, but alright. But I think I will put it somewhere. I really love that. Yeah, anyway, what do you think so far? Cool. So now it's time to, yeah, let the beads on. We can put the beads on anywhere you like. Just using this, make it just a little angel. So yeah, making fun. It's, and now it's really easy with the lace on the sides, so you can put these little things right along where you want them. Put this on the back somewhere right here. And we have some heavy one on the front, so let's go. And then this little guy I like in the front because here it said, what does it say? Oh yeah, made made with love. And I'm going to put this right on top of here, so I hope I can manage that. That's the meaning, that this will go right. Okay, let me put this on top. Oh yeah, here it goes. What do you think? Nice touch right along this corner. Cool. Alright, next step is do something on the inside to cover this up. Yeah. Okay, now we come to the inside, and that is what I was mentioning you earlier, that we did not do anything with this tape. Well, we could have done that now, but I think it was better to do that earlier. Anyway, let's put some glue on the boîte side too, so the paper will be attached nicely. Let's peel this off. Put some glue on the inside of this paper, and then we can attach it all. Just putting it down. There we go. And then I will let this dry for just a second. Now I'll go to the other side, and I will do exactly the same thing. Put some tape over the boîte. Peel tape off. There we go. That's it. Okay. So be gentle to fold this in the gap. Just be gentle and let the paper go inside this opening. See? Perfect. And do that exactly on the other side too. Be gentle. Fold this nicely in that opening that we have created. And then this old paper will go really nicely in that opening that we made. Okay, cool. So now it's just a matter of what do we want on the inside. We can decorate it, we can make a nice pocket out of it, whatever you want. Just be creative. So yeah, we'll think about what we are going to do. Okay, then what I did was, like I promised, I used this ornament, and it's from a Tim Holtz, the Baroque frame, and I really love how this turns out. Keep the images with the library kit, and look at this, it's amazing. Well, I think it is. I really like that, and I want to show you real quick, not the complete album, I will do that in a minute, but I will show you really in a minute what I did on the pocket. That is a normal paperback, really simple, where I can put loads of stuff in. I already put a tag in, and behind it I keep it open, so you also can tuck something behind, a quick ladder, and then this will close it all down. I made a pocket out of this. Oh yeah, there you go. And then this closes all down. So yeah, use a little bronze embellishment on the bottom, and yeah, that's it. And on the top, on the end of this, I used the leftover from the paper I used on the front, and I made just a little pocket out of it with a bronze embellishment on, and that's it. So it does not need to be that much, but I like it. Okay, so I have to make 3 more with all my other things, but what do you think? I like it. And yeah, I really like the beads on the side and all the things. Cool. I just love it. Yeah, yep. One of my favorite. Really, it is. Alright, so yeah, that's it for the explaining. I hope you like it, and I will do an overview on my album. Okay, thanks for joining me. It was really cozy. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.